Hey everybody. Guys, welcome again to another episode of Sunday Skinner. And with this, I want to say, Kashmeera, welcome back to Sunday Skinner.
It's a great feeling, yeah, to connect with you again, Shweta. Seriously,
Thank you.
amazing. Like last time we had a discussion,
Yeah,
we connected so well.
I know. And the flow, as I think I'm coming from that point of view. Say the next right thing to say, and the conversations
Yeah,
flow.
and it was just perfect. We were just
Yeah,
talking. We were not thinking that whether this is a recording or what is happening,
doesn't
or
matter.
we
True.
were just connected. That's it, and it was in the flow.
And that's the whole idea, Kashmira. That's the whole idea of Sunday Skinner, that we come together and we talk about it. But
And I like the concept as well,
yeah,
yours. It's
thank you.
amazing
Thank you
to
so
give you a
much.
message through this thing. It is
Yeah.
amazing. Shweta.
And I
And
guess
yes,
the way we talk, na Kashmira, whatever we speak out. So there is a lot of information. I believe there is a lot of information around the world. आजकल तो chat GPT भी चलता है. You put any problem and you will get an artificial intelligent answer.
yes,
But I think what we all humans learn and derive is that the experiences that we share.
and yes, that is there. And the experience, you will get the experience once, every time you get into your life. After every 10 years or every year, you will
Yeah.
get to a different stages.
Hmm.
Like just to share some things, today I'm going to talk in a very deep manner.
Hmm.
Because I feel that expressing yourself is very important. Like last time also, we expressed ourselves,
Yes.
we went with the flow. And today also, I feel that, I need to express something
Hmm.
like how you feel when you go through a loss of your loved one.
True.
That feeling we are unable to express with everyone.
Hmm.
And sometimes what happens, we don't express it, we don't accept it,
Yeah.
and it becomes very tough to go through it.
True.
And we suffer every second, every minute of it. That
Yeah.
is going to happen, Shweta. Definitely.
Kashmira, when when you express it, do you feel lighter? Because you yourself have gone through the loss. So when you
See,
express it, do you feel lighter? Does it make you feel that, oh, at least I've expressed it, so it makes me maybe just 0.0001% lighter?
yeah, like you said, 0.001% lighter, it can be. But
Hmm.
I'll tell you, when you experience this feeling of, of losing someone, it is a worst feeling, definitely. And
Hmm.
everyone will go through it. About how you feel, do you feel lighter or not? It is not going to happen anytime.
Yeah.
That
That's an empty space now.
that emptiness is going to be there. Like recently, I lost my dad
Hmm.
uh, because of heart attack,
Hmm.
and so he was all okay. He was all fine. No disease, no diabetes, no blood pressure, nothing. Not even a cholesterol also. But suddenly, okay, when you know that someone is going through some disease or something, okay, you know that any given point of time, anything can happen with that person. But a person who is walking, talking, and all well, going for the exercise, and when that person goes away from you, when you lose that person,
And all of a sudden,
all
I
of a
think
sudden,
sudden, not sudden, doesn't matter, but the loss is a
sudden, not
loss.
sudden is a different story. But when you lose your person,
Yeah.
that emptiness or that empty space can be filled by no one. No one in this entire world. See, mom's space is different. Dad's space is different. Your space is different in my heart. Everyone.
Yeah.
It cannot be. See, tomorrow my today my dad is not there. No one can fill his space. No one can love the way he has loved me.
Love you. So true.
It will be a different love.
Yeah.
कोई ऐसा नहीं बोलेगा अभी डैड का प्यार तो अलग ही रहता है. डैड खुद को खुद
Yeah.
छाता नहीं लेंगे, बच्चे को छाता देंगे,
वो तो है.
जिएंगे. वो कोई
And I
नहीं
think a
करेगा.
connection of a dad and a daughter is way beyond.
Very different. A connection of a husband wife is very different.
Yeah.
A connection of dad and son is very different.
Yes.
And Shweta, I feel that everyone will go through it. But
Yeah,
how
of course.
accept
I
it?
think this is something that nobody can escape, na?
Yes.
No.
Unfortunately, no one can.
Yeah.
But how you accept it, how you embrace
Mm.
it,
And
how
you're
you
never ready for that, yeah.
never you are never ready for
You're
it.
never ready, even though you tell yourself,
Huh.
and you're never ready.
Even if someone is going through any disease, if at all ventilator पे भी रहेगा ना बंदा, फिर भी till that last breath, you will have a hope
Yeah.
that नहीं है, काश बंदा ठीक हो जाए और मेरे साथ घर पे आ जाए.
Yes, of course.
That feeling will be there till the last breath. Even after
Hmm.
doctor had announced us
Yeah.
that that is no more with us now. Still, that time also, I was like, can we try once again, please? And matlab, he will try again, will again say, कि नहीं, by any chance, he will get it. We have that feeling कि ठीक है यार, कहीं पे तो आत्मा होगा, सोल होगा, वो आ जाएगा वापस
Yeah.
बॉडी में.
To at least come back. Yeah.
हाँ, नहीं होता वो. In some of the cases, 1 in a million, that happens again.
Yeah.
But otherwise, nahi. And how to deal with that grief is very important to
Yeah.
understand. And Shweta, I'll tell you one more thing. A person who has not experienced this can never tell you.
Yeah.
Like, if I go to a person and if I
Yeah.
talk to someone who has never experienced it, that person will just say, I understand, you
I
know.
understand, or maybe just give you condolences. Yeah.
But a person who has actually experienced a death
Gone
of
through.
mom or dad,
Yeah.
or who has gone through the death of a loss of a loved one,
Yeah.
they actually understand what happens, what is that feeling. अरे simple सा बात है.
Yeah.
If I'm standing in the terrace, gallery में खड़ी हूँ, किसी भी इंसान को देखती हूँ, old age इंसान, 60, 70, 80, you will feel, अरे मेरा डैडा क्यों नहीं इतना जिंदा रहा. ये होता है.
Yes.
And this will happen.
True.
If you lose your grandmother, grandfather, that feeling is very different.
Yeah.
वो टाइम पे इतना फीलिंग नहीं आता बिकॉज हम खुद छोटे रहते हैं. एंड विल से अरे एज हुआ था, ग्रैंडफादर थे, ग्रैंडमदर थी.
But I think the connection that you have with this see, I think let it be partner also right now, but I think the connection with your parents is out of the world. And
Out of
I
the
think in a way, everybody is grateful that I owe everything my life to my mom and dad.
यस. एंड बाद में ऐसे भी होता है ना कि भले उनको ठीक नहीं है, बट स्टिल अपने को लगता है कि नहीं यार, रहनी चाहिए थोड़ा
Yeah.
और, थोड़ा और. ये जो थोड़ा और वाला फीलिंग है ना, दैट विल बी देयर ऑलवेज विद यू. What we need to learn is to accept it,
Yeah.
love the grief as well,
Mm.
and then to move on with it. You can never move on with it. That
True
empty
speaking.
space
So,
cannot be
so
filled.
people just say time is a solution, which is not. Which is like maybe the
Time
feeling.
heals everything.
I think it's so hard, even though Kashmira, you might say after 5 years from now, you might just say that, Shweta, of course, like you might just say, yeah, the time is the solution. Maybe I feel okay right now because I have accepted. I think it's not okay. It's just that your acceptance has gone for 5 years. Is that right?
Yes,
So, but what you feel inside for that person stays with you forever.
forever. And it will never go. And when, because you said time is everything, time heals everything, it
Mm.
won't heal. That is going to be there.
Yeah.
Only the thing is that you know how to deal with it.
That's what I'm saying. It's about acceptance. The only thing is with time, you'll accept more.
You will feel like after 5 years also, I'm going to feel कि अरे डैड थोड़ा जल्दी गया ना,
Yeah.
थोड़ा और रहता. It
Yeah.
will happen. It
Of
will happen.
course. So Kashmira, now that you
What
said, people have not experienced it, they'll not so. So I have seen very, and very close people, and one of the very closest relative also. I've seen mom and dad losing their son, and I couldn't face it, Kashmira, frankly speaking. I was such a scaredy cat. I didn't allow that pain to come to me. But the thing is, it still shocks me. even though after so many years, it's been like almost 10 years that they lost their son, a young son. And, I was like, this is, this is it's unbelievable or whatever happened. And, but I think any loss, and I'm a person that I cry for everybody. I cry for everybody's losses, because, but still, even though I cry, I feel the pain. I'll not feel the pain what that person has felt.
For
So
them,
I think,
who has
I
gone.
just want to give love, but kitna bhi main, I say I love those people. I give them love. I give them care. It's not going to be the same care and love, which it cannot be replaced by any other person.
It cannot be. It
No.
cannot be. The way your dad will love you, the way my dad will love me, the way my partner will love me.
Yeah.
No one else can love you the way it is. No one can take that space from your heart.
Yeah.
And that space is going to be like that. It's again about the acceptance, because you said that you have seen the parent who has lost their
Yeah.
kids. Okay.
Mm.
I have seen recently, I have gone through the situation wherein, I lost my friend and her husband as well.
Oh my God.
Okay. And that this thing happened in front of the mother's eyes. She was sitting there. Okay. So both of them went to some beach. She was there while taking selfie, or, so my friend slipped and she fell. And to save her, her husband went and even he died. So I imagine the trauma a
My
mother.
God, Kashmira, I think it's
It's
so deep.
the
Yeah.
worst one. But again, over the period of time, I'll say that she has learned to deal with the emotions.
I think just accept it. That's it.
That's it. That's it. And
That's it.
that's it. And you know what? Like I said, a person who has experienced it can only tell you what to do. Like when this thing happened, the entire thing happened, I lost my dad.
Mm.
One of my friend, she used to call me. ऐसे तो हमारी बात कभी होती नहीं थी, okay? After a month, we used to talk. But we are so connected, na? Whenever we talk, we are always on the same page.
Mm.
So she called me. She came immediately the day
Mm.
happened.
Mm.
And after some days, she called me. I know that you're not well. I'm not going to ask you how are you. But it is the only thing that I wanted to tell you, that whatever has happened, I know. You can't forget. Just accept it. Even she has lost her dad. And
Mm.
whatever she said, it actually gave me the light. She actually said that in these 13 days, na Kashmira, you will feel. Even my cousin sister called me when I lost my dad. I
Mm.
2 years back, I lost my mama also.
Mm.
My cousin sister also called me. She was like, these 13 years, 13 days, you will ask yourself, what went wrong? You will ask. And after some days also, after some years also, you will keep on asking yourself that what went wrong that I lost this person. Whether the
Why
step
me? It could
taken,
be just why me? Why
it will
this
be
love
like,
was taken away from me?
yeah, there are different questions, Shweta. It will
Mm.
arise in your mind, in our mind. Okay.
True.
It will be like, why me? That is one question. Why did this happen?
Mm.
What step I would have taken when my dad started feeling that congestion in his heart?
Mm.
Okay. What step doctors would have taken? Is that doctor's fault? Is that my fault? Or is that
True.
hospital's fault? Because I
Seriously.
lost it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kashmira.
This is one question. Apart from that, there is
Even though you don't want to blame,
you
that will come within you.
that
That,
will
what, they
come.
should have done the better job. And of course, that's
Whether they have done the better job. No
yeah,
doubt in that.
yeah.
But being a human being,
Mm.
we experience all these emotions. We have all those emotions. We will start doubting on ourselves, on them also. There
Mm.
is one more question that will arise in your mind.
Mm.
Like what he or she must have felt while going. Whether that person was in pain, or it was an easy thing for him. This will happen. I keep on asking myself, saying that dad ko pain hua rahega kya? His BP went down till 40. Okay. And after, within that 1 hour before going to that journey, his BP dropped down till 40. Heart rate dropped down, everything. I just keep on thinking, उनको पेन हुआ रहेगा क्या तभी? क्या हुआ रहेगा? Then I went to the doctor again. You know what? Tell me, whether he was in pain? Yes, he was in pain. When we took him to the hospital, he was in pain. But when the BP dropped down, he was in semi-conscious mode. उनको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया क्या हो रहा है. And we keep on asking ourselves, अरे क्या हुआ रहेगा? कैसे हुआ रहेगा? Instead of asking these questions, I would suggest accept it. He is not there with me. Though when I tell you that no, that I need to do this thing, I need to do. आज भी रात को जब सोऊंगी ना तभी there will be a question in my mind. What better I would have been done? I could do something else, but I have not done that. ये होते रहेगा. And you need to adjust the feeling, you need to accept it, and you need to mold yourself with it, because he is not going to come back. Love that grief as well. Love this thing as well, that he is not with you. So I want to, if we have time, I would like to say one story.
Yeah.
So there was a flight that was going to some destination, okay? All the passengers were there. And suddenly there was some issue while on the way to, say, to US or to UK, okay? Everyone got panicked. Okay? In this thing, everyone started praying. कोई Jesus को pray कर रहा है, कोई अल्लाह को pray कर रहा है, कोई हिंदू लोग गणपति को pray कर रहा है. Everyone were praying and everyone got panic. In this situation, there was one kid who was sitting calmly. She was the daughter. Okay? She was sitting very calm. So, after everything got settled, this one lady asked her, how come you are so calm?
Yeah.
How come you are so calm? Just said, the pilot is my dad. Pilot is my dad. I am in that flight. And he don't want her daughter to get, to die.
Yeah.
He don't want his daughter to die. And he won't let ever harm me. In the same way. Okay. In a way,
she was also trusting,
In a way, she was also trusting.
Yeah.
When we say this story was discussed in those 13 days. Okay. And I just said one thing, Shweta, that now my life is in my dad's hand. He is the pilot for my life. And he is going to do everything okay. I need to trust him. He's there with the God. I need to trust him. I have accepted this thing. The space cannot be filled up, but I'm trusting him. He is the pilot of my life now. And yes, angels do matter.
Yes.
It's all about acceptance.
Yeah.
It's how you train your mind that feeling is going to be there.
So I think even though we give, a lot of love to the person who has felt the loss, it's not enough. Even though we say that, I understand, take care, condolences. Of course, this is the best way through communities we can give it to our friends and closed ones who have, felt the loss. But I think ultimately the best gift ever, everybody else, I think they can have to themselves is just to accept what happened. And I think yes, and the only thing that can happen with time is acceptance.
Yes, and there will be a time when you will feel unloved.
Yes.
Yes, there will be a time wherein I will feel, अरे dad होता तो प्यार ऐसे मिलता.
सच में.
वो that love is altogether a different one.
Yeah.
Like the way mom will love you, no one else can love you.
Yeah.
Mom's love is selfless.
Yeah.
She won't expect anything. in a way, dad's love is also selfless.
Same. Yeah, it's like different shades of love. Yeah.
I mean, wherever we go out, okay, dad used to pick me up. He used to drop me on the airport.
Hmm.
अगर रात को 12 भी बजे, he will come to station to pick me up.
Yeah.
No one else can do this thing for you. Now I have to adjust my timing. I have to come between those timings. But
Yeah.
that love cannot be given by anyone.
Yeah.
Not even your husband, not even your mom, not even your brother. Like in the same way, mom's love cannot be given, mom's space cannot be taken by anyone.
Nobody. I think that's the, that's what we talk about motherhood, right?
Yeah,
Like the
even
most
for that matter,
selfless love ever you can get is
for
mother.
that matter, when you lose your friend, okay, when I lost my friend, her space cannot be taken by anyone else.
So that no, because yeah, your connection.
That connection is different, and you just have to accept it and you just have to live your life.
Yeah.
That emptiness
True.
is going to be there.
Also, while we are discussing this, Sushmira, I'm just getting back to that, the Sunday Skinner we talked about, that live in this moment.
Hmm.
I think not only with time and acceptance, but I think whoever people we have around, life has always been unpredictable. We all know about it. And I know this is just maybe just a feel good solution to everybody, or to all of us also, to myself also, that just keep giving love to people who are right now in your life. Give them love, or express, if you feel like appreciating them, don't stop yourself. Appreciate them. Tell them that how much you love. Express each and every small word.
I was, Shweta, about to say this thing that
Okay.
when you feel like doing it,
Hmm.
don't wait for the time.
So
Okay,
true.
10 दिन बाद हम बोलेंगे how much I
नहीं,
love.
अभी बोल दे. Yeah.
अभी बोल दे, this is the moment.
True.
Tell a person, pick up a call, pick up a
Yeah.
phone, call that person, just call and say, you know what, I love you.
You know what? Guess what? It's been last 1 week has been, I think work keeps us crazy. But you know what is my mantra? That every time I think of my mom and dad, it could be, so my mom really helps me a lot. She knows how busy I am, and she's beautiful at helping me out. Now, she doesn't always help me out by speaking out, but she keeps on doing actions. So she will give me different masalas, so that, oh, Shweta, tera cooking jaldi ho jayega. She will give me, maybe next time I visit her, she'll give me another, what do you say, dosa dove. So that, what, chal, kuch nahi, to at least when your daughter comes home, you can just quickly make her dosa, so that your effort.
You
So,
know,
yeah,
and
these small things now that,
call also.
yeah,
Call
exactly.
you to say
Then,
how are you.
yeah, and then that's what I do. I know what she does for me, and sometimes we don't even express it. She doesn't express it how much she'll never do it because she's a mom. But what I do is every time I even think of her, even right now, after this session, the moment I'm going to think of her, I just want to call and say, ki, in Marathi, ऐसे भी सहज phone केला, how are you guys doing? काय breakfast झाला, or what was the lunch? That's it. And I just want to say, it could be even 2 minutes call. I just want to say, Dad, Mom, I just love you. That's it. And I think, but still, I was just thinking, this, even in that one moment thing, is not going to make things right for everybody else
And you know
who
what,
has felt
Shweta?
loss.
We always think dad and daughter relationship mein, okay?
Yeah.
Especially in Indians, okay? We don't hug dad the way we hug mom.
Yeah.
So observe that thing.
Yeah.
Feel that, this is the right time. Go just hug that person. Go just tell them that you are important in my life.
Mm,
Or show your actions.
yeah. And
Or
I
just
believe in empowering
demonstrate.
people a lot.
Yeah.
I think, Kashmira, we all want to see, I think we all are humans. We are, in a way, leaders. Okay. So, my concept of life is people whom I love, I want to empower them.
Yeah.
That I'm there, but you are enough and you are amazing.
Yes.
And I think everybody, that's what wants. Everybody's like, मैं शाना हूँ, मैं कितना शाना हूँ. Everybody, all the humans want to feel that I don't need help. I'm a lovely independent soul. I think this is a ultimate being, that I am independent and I can manage my own life. So that's what I do. I tell everybody, my mom, my
You
dad,
just need to accept that.
sister. Yeah.
You can do anything, but you need to accept the situations, that how to deal with the emotions.
True.
And I would suggest, go right now, pick up your phone, call them, go hug your mom, go
Yeah.
hug your dad, go hug your partner, and just
Yeah.
say it is not the right moment is now. It is not, अरे 10 दिन बाद मिलेंगे तब hug करेंगे, 10 दिन बाद मिलेंगे तब बात करेंगे, नहीं, लगा बोल दो, express it yourself, open it. कल को, tomorrow you don't want any regrets in your life. अरे ये
Yeah.
तो बोल कर रह ही गया, अरे मैंने ये तो किया ही नहीं. Now I feel that, there were some snaps which were pending to be shown to my dad, and I'll be like, अरे I have not shown these snaps to him.
Such a
That's
small
what.
thing, but such an important thing.
Yeah.
You wanted to share this with him. Yeah.
When I make my reels, he used to see n number of times the same reel he used to see.
Wow.
Same reel.
He
And
must be
then
so
I was
proud of
like, yeah.
you.
हाँ.
Yeah.
He was like, I was like, अभी dad होता ना तो ये reel देखता. Shit, मैं उसको दिखाना भूल गई.
Yeah.
With the reel which I made it in May, I forgot to show it to him. And I'm like, shit. Given a chance, अगर मैं तभी कर देती, instead of why wait for the next moment?
Yeah.
अभी मन में आया, ये दिखा दो, खत्म कर दो बात. क्यों
Seriously.
रुकना है? Just
You're
go
right.
ahead.
Share it right now, guys.
Share it.
I think share it.
गुस्सा आया बोल दो कि बाबा गुस्सा आया.
Yeah.
Feel bad, tell them I felt bad. But if you feel love,
Yes, and I think as you again, I'm coming back to the same statement that you made in the last Sunday Skinner. Live in this moment. Jo chahiye wo karo. I think Kashmeera, you are a beautiful living being, which gives a message to everybody that live in the moment. Or jo, if you were to dance in the mall, dance it right now.
wherever it is, accept
Yes.
the grief, accept the fact,
Wow.
live in the moment, do right. I won't say it is right or wrong thing,
Doesn't matter.
but if you feel that this is to be done now, this is the right moment.
Make time for yourself.
Make
And
time.
it's like, I personally believe every time there is, inner voice coming to all of us.
Yeah.
If you follow that inner voice and listen to it, in fact, before we also started, talking today, you remember we were discussing that there are so many things that I have not been listening to my inner voice.
Yes.
Today, that's my biggest lesson of life. That Shweta, follow your heart. Whatever you feel like, make it happen. Do it. It could be appreciating somebody. It could be calling somebody. It could be a friend who has not been maybe rude to you in the last conversation. Doesn't matter. If you think of a friend, just call that friend. And I think that's your calling. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because we never
Do
know
it.
whether we are
There is
going
a reason, there is a reason that the inner voice is coming. I think
you know what, Shweta?
Yeah.
We never know whether we are going to meet that person or not.
Yeah.
Just pick up the phone and call, yeah. That's okay. And just 1 minute call. So I have started this thing wherein, I call everyone on the birthdays.
Yes.
Instead of messaging saying happy birthday, I'll call you. I'll call anyone if I know.
Even I can connect to them because there are some friends 15 साल से उनको सिर्फ birthday के दिन they call me, I call them only on birthdays, but
Happy birthday.
I
Okay,
wait for
bye.
their call on my birthday. Yeah.
And if that person does not call you, you'll be like, Are
No, I call them. I was like, क्या हुआ? You forgot my birthday? Are you fine? Yeah.
Are you fine? You have not called me.
Yeah.
So don't wait for the moment and
True.
love the grief as well.
Yeah.
Everyone is going to experience
Yes.
loss of a loved one. Not only me, everyone.
True. And
Everyone
Kashmir,
is-
with this, I think even in mindfulness, I think we both also connect through mindfulness a lot. In mindfulness, it's well said. It could be your sadness, your happiness, your anger, your peace, everything together. It's you.
It's you.
So doesn't happiness or just, excitement is not, or the good emotions or anger or grief is not a bad emotion. I think everything happens to us for a reason.
Happiness
Our
is
body itself is a god, I believe, and it
Itself
tells
is a
you
god.
something through different emotions.
And happiness is not only about being happy. No.
No.
It's about being in now. It's about being okay. You know that you're not okay.
Yeah.
You
But
know.
also, as you mentioned, so I'm sure you must have watched the movie Inside Out. So there is also in this movie, and I connect to that emotion, that the moment you're very sad and you cry out, you express out, there is the happiness after that just goes to a peak.
Yes.
So that happiness also comes from sadness.
Yes. So
Yeah,
anything, so like we say, light, okay, light comes after the darkness.
true.
If there is no darkness, you will never understand the importance of light.
I know.
Of that, if at all it is completely dark, and if you start your flash also, if
Mm.
you know, if candlelight is also enough,
Yes.
but that is important, and it does not happen. Light,
Mm.
you won't understand the meaning of light. You, like you said, you don't understand the meaning of happiness
Yeah.
without experiencing sadness. In
You
a way,
can't happy. And I think only getting happy is so boring, Kashmira.
I mean, imagine, Shweta, I am continuously happy.
Yeah.
I don't understand what it is. I'll say, yeah, what
I
hua?
know you. Yes, I always see you like a bubbly Kashmira and always happy and mingling. Of course, this is how I see you. True.
And yes, experiencing those things, and no one can, we can't erase those things from
Mm.
our life. This
I
is
think
going
only on this journey is what I think you have achieved a biggest a tool or something which is called as acceptance.
also controlling your emotions.
Yeah.
I know after this call, maybe for 5-10 minutes or for 1 hour, I am going to be myself,
Yeah.
because we
I was
have,
about to ask you that now that you're speaking
yeah,
about every emotion with it takes courage, okay, to talk about it and to show that you're vulnerable. It takes courage because nobody wants to show that I'm weak. And but
but
just because you're weak, you're human,
saying
just
you
be
are
it.
weak is not a wrong thing as
No,
well.
it's not.
It's
Yeah.
okay to express your feelings. It's
Yeah.
okay to cry sometime.
Yeah.
कभी कभी तो ऐसे होगा,
Yeah.
कोई भी गाना सुन के भी रोना आएगा. It is
Yeah.
okay. And and you're not liable
Oh
to
my
say,
God, I can cry. Believe me, I can cry. So, Rashmina, I think the latest moment that I remember that cried out heartfelt is I had been to Sikkim and I went to this a place which is called as Lachung.
"Mhm."
In that Lachung place, I went to this beautiful place called as Zero Point.
Yeah.
That's a point where exactly India and China border comes together. And the beauty of that place made me cry. And I cried out just watching the beauty. And I was so grateful that in this life, and I also made a post on Instagram saying, yeah, I went to Switzerland spending so much of money, but this is heaven. I didn't cry at Switzerland, but I cried at Lachung in Sikkim. And I thought the beauty
That
of
is
this
how you
place,
express yourself.
I said, hey भगवान बस इस जन्म में दिखा दिया मुझे बहुत खुश हूं मैं.
That is how you expressed yourself.
Yeah. And I
And
surrendered to nature. I was allowing myself to flow with it, right?
in this conversation,
Yeah.
uh, I just thought of one more thing is everyone, Shweta, everyone has its own way of expressing it. Like you said, you went to Sikkim, you just
Yeah.
cried. Like someone, like maybe I will dance there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll feel
Also
happy.
danced. I made a reel, by the way. You'll be happy to see that. Yes.
Oh wow, I would love to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe if my brother will go there, sorry, if my brother will go there, he will just sit calm.
Yeah.
That's it. He will
Everybody
just
has their way of expression. Yeah.
everywhere, everywhere.
Yeah.
Also one more thing.
Yeah.
When you say loss of a loved one, okay,
Kashmir.
everyone has a healing process, Shweta.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see two different personalities in my house. Okay. One is me and one is my brother.
Mm.
So whenever he think of something, he will just walk from here and there, and he will think. And when you see me thinking, I will sit somewhere peacefully and then I'll think. So
Yeah.
that is the process of the thought process. Thought when the thoughts go on in your head.
Mm.
There is a healing process when I lost my dad.
Mm.
My brother was at home continuously. Okay, he
Mm.
was just going to office. He used to come home. That's it. Office भी करना है इसलिए पापी पेट का सवाल है.
Mm.
He used to go to office and he used to come back.
Mm.
Later I realized one thing. I was at home for 1 month. I was like, okay, nothing is happening. I'm not coming out of it. and I am going down into that. I'm just drowning into that. So then what I did, I called some of my friends and they were like, what are you doing at home? Come out. Okay, let's meet up. Let's go out somewhere. And then I realized, okay, I went out, I came home back. Then there is one trainer friend of mine. I called her. You know what? I am actually experiencing a good feeling, not a good feeling, but I'm getting adjusted with that. Okay.
Mhm.
The feeling of grief. And she told me that it will happen. Okay. Eventually, I realized that the healing process of my brother was different, and the healing process of mine was different.
Yes.
He will sit at home and he will get healed. I will go into the people, I will connect with people, and I will get healed.
Yeah.
Thing is, understand your healing process also. It is
Beautiful.
not that
Thank you
people
for
will say,
suggesting that, Kashmira. I
yeah,
think it's a beautiful
people
thought that it's a
will
biggest takeaway from this session
people,
today that
yeah, people will say that, Are, she started enjoying. Are, this girl lost her dad and she started enjoying. Are, this lady lost her
fine.
husband and she started going out. No, it's your healing process.
Yeah.
Understand what makes you feel okay
Hmm.
in that stage of life also. A cancer patient goes out does not mean that a cancer patient should sleep at home on
Why?
the bed. No,
True.
live your life. Try to adjust with the situations. It's a healing process. Maybe someone will sleep on the bed and they will say, okay, I am feeling good now. Someone will go out. They will expose to the world. They will talk to the world and they will say, okay, now I'm feeling okay.
True. I think it's
Nothing
necessary to find your healing
healing process.
process. And it's okay if whatever comes to your mind, as I said, just follow your heart and your body and your mind will tell you that what's your healing
Yeah,
process.
it is okay if you go out. It is okay if you
Yes.
listen to the music. It is
Oh,
okay
yeah.
to dance. But you only know that when you come home, I will tell you till date.
Hmm.
When I lie on the bed, I still think of the dad.
Yeah.
And it will happen. When
Yes.
you see a old age
Kashmira.
person, you will think of the
Even
dad.
though you accept this after 5 years also, it's going to
Also,
stay with
yeah.
you.
I
Yeah.
will see any old age person, I will think of my dad.
Yes.
I will अरे वो तो छोड़ो, रिक्शा में किसी का हाथ दिख जाता है उसमें भी डैड की याद आती है. It's a healing process. Allow it to heal. Allow it to accept it.
Oh my God. I think today's conversation was really deep and it was nice. I think Kashmira so insightful, and I'm sorry I'm not able to discuss much because, but I'm just feeling it. I've loved each and every word you shared, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for showing the bravery and courage and being so vulnerable here and speaking out your heart means a lot to me, Kashmira. Thank you. Thank you for this big share. And also, in a way, I know there is no solution to the loss because we are humans, we are not AI or robots, as you said. But it's acceptance. But thank you for this share today.
Thank you
Thank you.
for calling me.